shale, coal gangway, clay, fly ash, slag, river silt, and other new type brick-making raw materials are transported to the raw material store for preventing from the rain by automobile. According to different hardness and water content of the raw materials, the above bricking raw materials are divided into soft raw material and hard raw material. To make production technology scientific and reasonable, different brick-making material adopts different crushing method to achieve the best crushing effect. Soft raw material goes through the loader after being evenly and quantitatively matched in the box-type feeder. It is sent into the belt conveyor and is roughly crushed by tooth roller, then goes directly to the roller crusher for the second crushing, and finally into the roller fine crusher for fine crushing to meet the technical requirements. That is, soft raw material usually applies a crushing technology of 3-roller crushing. Hard raw material goes through the loader after being evenly and quantitatively matched in the plate feeder. It is sent into the belt conveyor and crushed by hammer crusher, and then enters round roller sieve or vibrating sieve for sieving. The undersize goes directly to the next working procedure, while the oversize, which doesn't meet the technical requirements, goes back to the hammer crusher for re-crushing. That's to say, hard raw material usually adopts a hammer crushing plus sieving crushing technology. Whether 3-roller crushing taken by soft material or the crushing process of hammer crushing plus sieving taken by hard material, the crushing should coincide with characteristics of different raw materials, which ensured scientific matching of equipment to achieve the purpose of optimization process of raw materials, so that make raw materials achieve prospective requirements of granularity and grain composition. After crushing process, brick-making raw materials go into double shaft mixer. Mixing with water, they are transported to aging room by reversible belt conveyor distributing evenly. In the aging room, there is sufficient time for moisture infiltrating in raw material thoroughly. Further improve the homogeneity and the liquid plasticity of raw materials and other comprehensive performance indicators, so as to achieve the process requirements of molding, drying, firing, thus improve the quality of products. Also, it plays the roles of storage and transit. When the maintenance of equipment, it didn't influence the operation of the entire production line. Aging environment is a relative closed space. Prevent materials contacting outside air. If influenced by air pressure, air temperature, air flowing speed, aging room will lose its functions. After aging, brick-making raw materials are gathered equally by the multi-bucket excavator, transported to the box-type feeder by belt conveyor, through dosing evenly, going into the next working procedure. Aging room adopts the 3 qualities aging techniques, which is reversible belt conveyor distribute materials equally, multi-bucket excavator gather equally, and box-type feeder discharge equally. Compared with other domestic aging libraries, it has advantages of lower investment, higher mechanization, and better homogenizing processing of raw materials. After aging, raw materials' physical properties are improved much, so it is more suitable for production of all kinds of material of sintered brick, which ensured product quality and can handle flexibly according to production requirements and create necessary conditions for the production of a variety of new wall materials sintered brick. After aging, the raw materials are sent into the roller crusher for crushing, grinding, and checking. Depending on the actual water content, double shaft mixer can add water again for replenishment. Then belt conveyor conveys the ready materials into double-stage vacuum extruder for extruding and shaping. The extruded mud is incised and shaped by the automatic cutting system. The shaped adobes are transported to setting position for manual setting or automatic setting on the drying cars or kiln cars. Double-stage vacuum extruder, produced by Golden Bull Company. Matting with famous brand air compressor, vacuum pump, motor, has the advantages of larger extrusive pressure, stronger body, higher output, and less power consumption. It is widely used in new type wall materials sintered brick plants at domestic and abroad. As the key equipment in producing high-quality, new type sintered wall materials, it has achieved highly praise in this field. Matting with automatic cutting system with our own independent intellectual property rights, widely used in brick factory. With the development of the society and enterprises, machine setting will finally replace manual setting in brick-making production line in the future. Golden Bull Company takes science and technology as guide, adopt foreign advanced technology, combined with local market requirement, developed its own series of automatic setting system with independent intellectual property rights. It has the steel wire broken alarm system, can replace the steel wire frame automatically, and also can recycle the waste adobes automatically without stopping the machine. Assure the continuous production. Automatic grouping system matting with automatic system setting and robot setting system widely used in one's setting process. Can produce solid brick, hollow brick, self-thermal insulating blocks, many brick types. Its character is high speed, green adobes without damage, accurate position, high output, stable performance at the leading position in local market by the user's deeply favorite. The kiln cars with green bricks dragged into waiting room by dragging machine. In the waiting room, the waste heat can be recycled for drying the green bricks, effectively increase the production efficiency. This kind of drying pattern is first used in domestic market. After waiting room, the kiln cars were pushed into drying room by ferry car and pusher, and then into firing kiln. After preheating, baking, heating, cooling, and a series of thermal processes in the kiln, the adobe is sintered into a qualified product. At present, once setting firing process and twice setting firing process are normally used in drying and firing process. The former is higher automation degree, lower labor intensity, higher investment. The latter is higher output, higher labor intensity, lower investment. But both process can produce high-quality sinter bricks.